Okay, Prof.
Good morning. I'm Prof Niklaas Fredericks, but in the village they know me as Gerson or Hara. So this is indeed, one of those videos where I want to say that it's finally happening because it is a dream that I had for so many years, where I wanted to share my life experiences with a broader audience. And this I have started to do, some time back. But the issue was, it was only to a very limited few who could access this information that I want to share with the world. Because I think so many of those in Africa can benefit from my experiences because I come a long way. So in this channel, I don't know if I can call it a channel as yet, but here I will share things at three levels. So there are three themes that I will post the videos on. So the first theme is that of the family. Being a family man with a number of kids, and the next is at the academic level. So that's my job space that I would want to share with everyone. And the third one is the one that I would say it's like a hobby, but most important, of them all. I don't know which one is important, but that one is sports. So sports, in particular football. So I'm a football coach, and how I navigate between those three. So that's what I always wanted to share. But more than that, if you look at those themes, there's so much that I want to share with the world. The fact that I come from humble beginnings. Everything started in the dusty streets of Gibeon, and from there I had to go to South Africa as a novice. I didn't really travel at that stage to the University of the Western Cape. And from there, how I started, to job hunt, and it was never easy. So whenever I've got students complaining about having a degree and they are not employed, so they will also benefit. It's not easy for everybody. And in the academic space, how you need to survive, what are those issues, what are those things that you need to do. So yeah, what you can expect, amongst other, being an African man and then having a family in Africa, things like the African text, I would definitely talk about that. Something that people don't talk about often, and the other thing also, my relationship with with how people see things, like the Western world versus being an African, Pan-African. In my academic scholarship, you'd see that I'm a Pan-African linguist, and I'm very proud to call myself that. So those are some of the things that I will be talking about. And for me, as Niklaas Fredericks, as people know me, I touch the nerves. I just don't deal with the straightforward kind of topics and so on. So I will talk about tribal issues. I will talk about some of the most sensitive issues like the genocide and so on. But what needs to be understood at this stage is the fact that it's in my personal capacity. So I don't want my university to be linked to what I say. So what I say here is what I have as an academic, and we always call it academic freedom. So I don't want anything to be linked to my university. Sometimes you post something and then people think that it's in the capacity of the university. So if I'm not mandated to do that, I won't do that. So whatever I say, it's a scholar, who is saying it. So I am saying it as a scholar from that angle. So those are the things that you can